Get ready, Raider Nation, because there's some big news coming to the trenches. In the midst of an offseason marked by strategic decisions and smart rebuilding, the Las Vegas Raiders have just added another piece to the defensive puzzle. And we're not talking about just any player. This is a true giant who promises to give any offensive line in the NFL a hard time. With size, strength and experience, this signing could be exactly what the silver and black needed to transform their defensive line into a wall. But after all, who is the new monster in the trenches who will wear the silver and black? Ice collision. The Las Vegas Raiders are following a disciplined and strategic approach this offseason, betting on building through valuable talent and one-time signings, rather than million-dollar contracts with free agents. Under the command of the new duo formed by General Manager John Spytek and head coach Pete Carroll, the team has focused on strengthening critical areas with smart signings, and the defensive line is one of the priorities. On Monday, the Raiders added another piece to the defensive puzzle with the signing of defensive tackle Leki Fotu, a 5-season NFL veteran. At 6 feet 5 inches and 315 pounds, Fotu is set to compete for space in an increasingly competitive defensive line. His size and experience could provide an important physical presence, especially in rotational and short yardage situations. The addition of Fotu adds to the moves already made at the position, re-signing players like Adam Butler and Malcolm Kuntz, in addition to retaining names like Jonah Laulu and Zachary Carter. The team also secured a contract extension for Max Crosby, considered the anchor of the defense, and is still considering retaining edge rusher Charles Snowden. The current defensive line includes starters like Crosby, Wilkins, Butler and Kuntz, with promising reserves like Tyree Wilson and Carter. However, the group is still a work in progress. The absence of John Jenkins and the departure of Clavon Chaisson open up space for young players like Tyree Wilson to shine, and for developing players like Andre Carter II and David Agoha to fight for roster spots. Fotu, on the other hand, arrives as a depth option, but with potential to grow under defensive line coach Rob Leonard. With the NFL draft approaching, the Raiders could further strengthen the unit by selecting talents like Mason Graham, Michigan, or Jalen Walker, Georgia. The expectation is that a new piece will join the group and further elevate the technical level of the defensive line. The offseason is far from over, but the signs show that Las Vegas is committed to building a defense capable of competing at a high level in the AFC.